Coming right up, the Celtics taking on the Knicks. For the Boston Celtics, they can't be too disappointed, playing over 500 ball the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than that and look to prove it with a big win tonight. Knicks, Celtics, tip-off in just a moment. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. And how about we check the numbers for Jaylen Brown?
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season, but I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Daniel Tice out there with Thompson. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. And for New York, filling out the wings are Bullock and Barrett. Nerlens Noel is out there with Randall. And it's Payton in at the point. Now here's Walker. Over Payton. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got the opening field goal of the game for Boston.
With this shot area quickness, Walker can usually carve out space from mid-range.
Payton surveying the floor. Inside, here's Randall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Walker, bounce pass. Thompson passes to Walker. Here's Brown. Back to Walker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Randall no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
It's Brown with the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, my goodness. This is the toughness that Brown exudes on a nightly basis. He's skilled at staying in control in difficult spots.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Free throw good from Brown.
And for Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
Now, here's Barrett. passes to Noel. He kicks it to Peyton. 6 to shoot. Barrett against Tatum. Trying to get open is Randall. Barrett, no good.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
And the rejection by Noel. And that's out of bounds. Boston will